Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are diving into Ember and Blade, an upcoming survivor-style action roguelite. Now, I have gotten a ton of requests to play this game on the channel, and it just dropped its Steam Next Fest demo, so I've got the link to that in the description below in case you guys want to give this game a shot for yourselves. And at first glance, it looks like a traditional survivor-style game. You got a bunch of enemies all over you, you're learning all these flashy moves, but the unique thing is, it plays much closer to that of an action game. It's kind of like Hades mixed with Vampire Survivors. So we're going to dive into the game, have some fun with it, see exactly how far we can get. But before we do that, we got to do a few preparations to make sure we have a fighting chance here. So if I go to the oven, I can grab myself a relic, and there's a random one every single time. We've got the Hand of the Dead, and so this is going to increase my attack power by 200% when my HP is below 40%. So we'll equip that. That actually seems really busted. And so I can also get an artifact. We got a few different ones. I've got the Lumi Pendant, which is like a healing potion. I can use it 3 times in a run to heal, but I just unlocked the Jelly Board. And I can use this like a hoverboard and surf around the map. So we're going to try that out. You can also level them up the more you use them. And there's 3 different weapons in the demo. We've got a sword, we've got a hammer, and then we can also unlock some dual blades. I'm going to be rocking with the sword. And so I can do my standard combo. I've also got my secondary attack, which is this really big AoE. And I'm invincible while I'm casting that. And the cool thing about this game, whenever you're attacking with your primary weapon, you've got full control, you're manually attacking and aiming, but you've also got a secondary weapon, which is a crossbow, and that's going to automatically attack and kill nearby enemies, and you can level up both of them on your runs. So we're going to go to the elevator here. The demo itself has 2 different levels, but you got to get through the Ashen Meadow to unlock the library. So we're going to try to beat this stage and see if we can't get the second one. Now, I will say this game is very early on in development. I think it's coming out in 2026. So while the foundation for this game is good, they're still polishing it and adding new things. And I think the whole purpose of this demo is to get player feedback. So take all this with a grain of salt because they're still working on the game. All right, so the main goal is there is a big boss somewhere on the map, and I can find these trees, which have little random events, and if I conquer those, I'll get buffs, and there's also 3 mini-bosses hidden around the map, too. So I basically want to get as strong as I possibly can, find the boss and challenge him, but I can challenge the boss whenever I want. I just probably won't be strong enough. So let's try to level up. I've got my experience at the bottom here, and in this game, instead of gods like Hades, you got angels. And so there's like an angel of music, an angel of gambling, and an angel of love. And so those are the ones that are going to level you up right now. All right, so I can get Rumbling Crescendo. Every 8 seconds, unleash a guitar riff 1 time, each dealing 80 damage. Crimson Waltz. Every 10 seconds, upon dashing, 2 flames circle around, inflicting 60 damage. Flames last for 4 seconds. Every 14 seconds, the next weapon attack summons Holy Swords, which circle around and deal 50 damage. Swords last for 5 seconds. Or drop the loot. Every 12 seconds, drop 1 of Uriel's loots, creating 4 shockwaves that each deal 50 area damage. And so I assume the more we level these up, we'll be able to drop more of these, because unleash guitar riffs 1 time doesn't really make a lot of sense. Let's go for the Celestial Ripper, and so we can throw out some swords. We're going to go full-on sword build here. And so every time I attack, we're launching swords out that do more damage. And so we've got the tree over there. I'm going to try this board so I can hit shift. And we can kind of skate around, move really fast. And we are already at our first objective. And so we need to knock out these pillars. Do my special. Kill these bats, get some experience. Nice. And so I've done the tutorial, and then I did 1 practice run. So I've got kind of an idea on how the runs work, but there's still a lot of stuff I don't know yet. So we saw a Rumbling Crescendo. That's the guitar riffs. Crush on You. Every 8 seconds, a flaming meteor drops, inflicting area damage. 2 small meteors each inflict 90 damage. Crimson Waltz. Every 10 seconds, upon dashing, 2 flames circle around. Frenzied Spin. Every 16 seconds, summon a slot machine. For 4 seconds, each slot machine emits up to 2 electric beams that deal 25 damage per second to enemies. After the duration, if all the slot symbols match, with a 0.1% chance, you gain 30 additional shards. Well, first off, I don't know what shards are. Also, 0.1%, that's going to happen like once every 10 games. All right, I'll go for that. Why not? Let's go gambling. See if we can actually get that to work. So we've got a slot machine. It's going to electrocute everybody nearby. And then if it matches, we get shards. All right, so we've got a snail on the right. And so this guy is going to change color. And depending on what color he is when we kill him, we'll get a different effect. Red is bad. We don't want to kill him when he's red. So we're going to wait. Hopefully he turns green. Thank you. That took forever. All right, special. And so now he drops a big healing AoE. And so we can stand there, heal up a little bit. Every 14 seconds, unleash 2 fiery breaths, dealing 40 damage. Also inflict 15 burn every 0.3 seconds for 6 seconds. Viper Overdrive. Every 7 seconds, release 3 powerful pulses, which chain up to 4 times, each hit dealing 60 damage. Jackpot Flash. Okay, yeah, so this one is all about gambling. Every 8 seconds upon dashing, trigger a coin explosion, dealing 180 damage and increasing movement speed by 50% for 1 second. That's not bad, but it's not going to give me a lot of DPS. I feel like I want Viper Overdrive. So this is going to do 3 powerful pulses, which chain up to 4 times. So it's kind of like Chain Lightning. We'll grab that. And so, yeah, we can see those purple things zipping around. We got, like, pieces of poop rolling at me. Oh, they're like moles, or they kind of look like tardigrades. Yeah, the enemies are interesting. I've got skeletons. I've got floating naked women. I've got literal demons and giant bugs. Let me see what this fountain is. So if I grab this... Oh, this buffs my bow like crazy. Okay, Celestial Ripper. We can level this up. And so the swords will do 70 damage. Every 14 seconds, create a barrier that blocks enemy projectiles and deals 20 damage to enemies near the barrier. The barrier lasts for 5 seconds and affects enemies within 3. I feel like I saw this before. I don't think it's very good. It seems very situational. Every 12 seconds, the next 3 sub-weapon attacks fire 3 homing flames that track enemies. So this actually buffs my crossbow. That's not bad. I think I'm going to level up the Celestial Ripper so our swords do more damage. All right, so this kind of creepy screaming face in the top left, this is a loot goblin. So if I can kill this... Wait. Did I win? I don't know. I heard it. I guess that was all the XP there. I guess that's what shards are. Shards must be experience. All right, charge up. We got a bunch of big guys here. It's all good. They're dead in 1 hit anyway. I've also got a dash attack, so if I dash in and swipe, we'll shoot them backwards. So it's a good way to get some knockback. All right, Loot Goblin, wake up. It's time to die. After I level up, just wait patiently for me, please. All right, so... We saw Jackpot Flash. That's when we dodge, we do a big explosion. Zap Flick. Every 8 seconds, the next 3 main weapon attacks launch piercing cards in a spread, spaced at 50-degree intervals. The number of cards scale with your main weapon's attack range and each deal 30 damage. I'm going to say one thing. The descriptions on the attacks are very detailed, which is nice. It's a lot to read. But at the same time, in some of these games, you don't really know what the attacks do because they seem very vague. I feel like there's no miscommunication here. Let's go for this. So whenever I attack, I'm going to shoot out cards. Yeah, nice. Oh, wait, I need to kill you. I totally forgot what I was doing. I was too distracted. All right, give me my super. Die. Nice.
The shards are ours again.
We got a ton of experience. So we've seen all of these before. I'm going to go ahead and do drop the loot. And so every 12 seconds, a loot is going to drop down doing shockwaves. I know you can level these up too. We're just not getting a lot of duplicates. We leveled up again. Oh, we can level up drop the loot. So now instead of 1 loot, it's going to be 2. And they'll do 60 damage instead of 50. All right, yeah, let's level that up. I'd rather level up what I've got rather than overwhelm myself with like 80 moves. I'm also gonna say this really does feel like almost like Dynasty Warriors. There's so many enemies and we're just bleeding through all of them. So leveling up Zap Flick will actually reduce the interval from 50 degrees to 40 degrees. So we'll throw even more cards and they'll do 40 damage instead of 30. I can also level up Viper Overdrive so it does double the damage and there's an additional pulse. Let's level up the Zap Flick so we can throw out more cards. I think we've got a boss fight up top. I saw the icon, yeah. So we can go here, knock out this boss.
What's that thing, Rumi? Looks like a scarecrow with a scythe.
That's a
Move.
one of Baphomet's corrupted minions. It's faster than it looks, so be careful, Meow. That scarecrow moves fast. Keep your guard up.
Wait, did I not finish the tree? I'm looking at the top right. Did I walk away and not finish it? Was I too distracted? I could have sworn we did it. Charge up. I mean, this boss is cool looking. It's almost dead, though. That's why he's a mini boss. Oh, my God. All right, come on. Let's go gambling. I wonder if when you level that up, it's going to increase our odds. I hope so. Probably not, though. That would be busted. Okay, so this boss is done. Did I really not finish the other tree? Hold on.
I wonder what he's got in stock this time.
Which way did I go?
Hopefully nothing we need.
I came this way,
Right away.
and it was the bottom left here. Dude, I'm gonna have so many angry comments if I walked away from this tree. What did I do? How did I not finish this? How did I get so distracted? All right, well, it's done now. Okay, we've seen Jackpot Flash. We've seen this shield. Radiant Edge. Nonstop Riff. Every 17 seconds, upon landing 5 consecutive hits, Fenrix enters an adrenaline rush, greatly increasing attack speed and damage. In rush state, gain up to 30% bonus damage and 40 main weapon mastery, lasting for 5 seconds. All right, let's do that. I'm sorry, I must be getting so overstimulated by all the new attacks. I didn't even realize I didn't do this objective. All right, so if I attack a bunch, oh my God. The dude was sprinting right towards me. Every time I attack, we're gonna get a music note. And when we get it up to 5, we get a big boost to my damage and speed. And we can just blitz through these guys. Charge up. Everything is gonna die. Oh my God. All right, let's go ahead and get the objective. I'm not gonna leave this here. So this is my free upgrade.
So, kid, I hear you're here to check out those gnarly cracks in the seal.
Yeah, something about stopping the archdemon from escaping. You know, just another day at the office.
Forget all that noise investigation. Rock is the answer, kid. Let's just blast everything away.
All right, he's my favorite so far.
You know what? I like the way you think. Let's crank it up to 11!
So I can level up, drop the loot again. So we'll throw 3 loots, and they're going to do 120 damage. I can also level up Nonstop Riff. And so instead of getting a 30% bonus to my damage, we would get a 50%. I'm going to level up, drop the loot. So now we're throwing out 3 of these guys, and they're going to do some really crazy damage. They bounce them around, too. I mean, I know it's early on, but I'm already starting to feel really overpowered. I've only got 1 more surfboard, so I'm going to try to save that, and we'll just move around ourselves. We do level up very fast in this game. Okay, so I can level up my slot machines. If I do that, they go from 25 damage to 35. It doesn't increase my chance, but if I do win, I get even more shards. So I guess that's kind of worth it. I feel like if that's the case, I want to blitz this up as high as I can so we can get as much potential rewards as possible. Let's do that. If I see that again, I'm going to keep leveling it up. Whenever we kill the red highlighted guys, we also get a bunch of money. So I should focus on them whenever I get the chance. What is this over here? It's a statue. Hold to buy. What did I buy? Oh, I just bought a level up. A free level up. Okay. So we can level up, drop the loot again. So it goes from 3 to 5, 180. How many times can we level up these moves? So hold on. If I go here and we look at our blessings, it looks like they've got ranks and then levels. So these are all 1-star, but then there's a bunch of buffs below them, and then maybe they go up in rarity. Use my special. Yeah, that seems absolutely busted. Wait. I think I won again. I think that's why there's experience here. Yeah, shards are definitely experience. All right, so we got our next tree. They tend to have different objectives, but we keep getting the same ones. I will definitely not run away from this one before I finish. It's been 6 minutes, so we're already starting to get some stronger enemies too. All right, what we got? That just kills everything. And they also drop experience. What I need to find is like a magnet. All right, come on. What do we got?
So, you met Baphomet. I'd love to give him a good roast. Well done.
Dude, sometimes these characters just look like sexy South Park. What I mean by that is they've got like this cardboard design, but the art style is actually really good. I like what they're doing with it. It looks very unique.
Rare, whether it's my steak or my life.
Well, when you fight him, just don't get hit in the face. Got it? What else do you have going for you?
All right, what do you got for me?
Cover my face on the battlefield.
So you only give me fire, which kind of sucks because I haven't grabbed any fire abilities. What I could do, I don't want the crossbow. I'm not really using that at all. The meteors aren't bad. So every 8 seconds, a flaming meteor is just going to drop down. So that's going to attack unrelated to me. So I'm going to do that. Just a little bit of extra DPS. And so there are the meteors. We leveled up again. And I want to level up nonstop Riff. I really do. I want to keep buffing this up. So every time it activates, we just get an insane amount of bonus damage. On top of that, if my health gets low, we've got that bonus for even more damage. We could blitz down pretty much anything. So let's keep leaning into that hard. But if I really won that slot machine twice, there's no way that's a 0.1% chance. What's this? Oh, time stop. All right, charge up. Kill everything. That move might be a little bit busted. It's almost like a total map clear. I'm not going to bother with this snail. He's good for healing, but I really don't need it right now. Well, my loot's killed him anyway. Whoa, what the hell are you? Doesn't matter, you're gonna die. Wow, you actually survived that move. I've never seen anyone capable of that. I'm impressed. All right, I'm gonna turn the game down a little bit because there is a lot going on. I'm gonna just turn down the sound effects a smidge. 69, nice. All right, that's better. That's way better. Okay, so I could level up, drop the loot again, and increase it to 260 damage. I could level up the slot machines. And so, yeah, they've got the stars above that, so they got to be, like, ranking up. So the slot machine would do 60 damage per second, and I would get 80 shards if I get it. Well, I got to be true to what I said. We're leveling up the slot machine. Because if that activates, we're getting a lot of money. All right, next boss. You've got way more health than the other one, but I think we'll be okay. Let's charge up. Move out the way. Damn. You did way more damage. So I've got iframes, so even if I'm in range, as long as I have a dash, we'll be okay. And honestly, I'm not too stressed about taking damage, because you're going to give me a damage boost. I don't know how to tell if it's activated. Oh, I can see up by my health bar. All right. So now I'm doing way more damage. And I've got my rage. Your health bar is disappearing. Did we just win 2 in a row? There's no way, dude. There's no way. Either I need to buy a lottery ticket, or that description is incredibly incorrect. All right, I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh my god. All right, I have to watch out. I might die here. Chill out, chill out. Good dodge roll, good dodge roll. Move back. Die to loots, die to loots, yes!
Healing orb doesn't get me through this time.
All right, come on. Charge up, release, kill everything. And if we go in here, this is a shop, so I can buy some items. That was almost really bad.
He gives me the heebie-jeebies.
So we got Shay.
All right, Shay. What is this place? And what exactly are you doing here?
This place. It's kind of a gap between the layers of the seal and the outside world. And you can only really see something once you're a little removed, eh?
Fenrix, you don't need to listen to a stray cat hiding in a place
It's like I've got my angel cat and my devil cat.
A cat? I'm not a cat. And so aren't you.
So you're both on this not a cat thing.
Increase blessing duration by 50%. Increase critical chance of main and sub weapons by 10%. Increase main weapon mastery by 30. I don't know what that means. Decrease main weapon mastery by 20. Increase main weapon damage by 150%. I don't know what mastery is. Can I see that here if I go to character info? I can. Okay, so mastery. Bonus stats determined by your main weapon mastery. It increases my range and my attack speed. Got it. So this would decrease my range and attack speed, but massively increase my damage. I feel like I'd want Form of the Blade. So my attack speed, my range goes up, and my crossbow does more damage. If I want, I could buy healing. Prevent damage 6 times. That's actually really cheap. Increase max HP by 50. Increase max HP by 100. The darkest chocolate? Disgusting. I'm a milk chocolate enjoyer. What can I say? All right, give me Form of the Blade. So now I can attack further away. And I can apparently chop down this tree.
I mean, maybe, but if it works, it works.
I've got 12. I could buy something else. Prevent damage 6 times. Just to give me some time to heal up.
Can make this work.
That might be worth it.
I'll have something even better next time.
All right, so that is one mini boss. We got 1 left. We've knocked out 2. We leveled up again. Let's see. Can finally level up, drop the loot again. But I feel like I'm going to stick with Zap Flick. I like this move because it's throwing out cards exactly where my sword is slashing. So it's kind of just improving the DPS on my basic attack. I would like to increase the amount of weapon attacks it adds on to, though. All right, so knock this guy out. We'll get some healing. Don't get hit.
Didn't see that.
I mean, I can't get hit. I've got the shield anyway. He did not give me healing. He just gave me money. There's another red guy. This one is significantly easier. I can definitely see the difficulty ramping up, though. Not only do these guys have more health, they're a little bit more aggressive. We've got faster enemies. But we do have this snail, so wait for him to turn green, and we can heal full. Just don't die. Die now. Die now. All right, excellent. Now just sitting here, we'll heal up. Charge up. Why are there so many bugs? Why are there so many bugs? What did I do to piss them all off? When could they coordinate such a hostile assault? I think I'm gonna keep going into Zap Flick, man. Spaced at a 25-degree angle and 100 damage. I wonder how high you can level these guys up. I'm gonna assume there's probably one more rank beyond purple, and then it's capped. But then it makes me wonder how long these runs are actually gonna be. We get one another jackpot. Let's go grab that. It's like basically having an XP tome in Megabonk. It's like the same thing. Just gotta wait for your slots. We won again! I'm sending a message to the devs after this. I don't believe them. All right, we got one more tree over here. Drop the loot. Let's get this up to its final rank here. I don't even know what these enemies are. They just look like an army of rocks. There's so many of them. Guys, hold on. I just have to finish this tree and you're all gonna die. You're gonna vaporize. Trust me. It's gonna be perfect. Oh, you're still alive? All right, let me get my experience here. We got worms now. Free level up.
So, what's your deal as an angel exactly? Seems like you're more into side gigs than your actual job.
Can I help it if I'm better at the side gig? Lightning's fun, but throwing chips?
Okay, so this is the gambling angel. I don't know why she's holding a donkey.
Well, is this the right time to be throwing chips, you think? With the archdemon possibly breaking loose?
Life is already an all-in bet. What are you talking about? Nothing's guaranteed. That's a myth. Including sealing the archdemon. That, too, was a gamble from the start.
Let's go ahead and level up the Frenzied Spin. So now we can get 100 shards. I don't know approximately how much that is. I don't know what we need to level up, but it sounds like a lot. So I'm good for it. I'm also good for another level up and level up the slot machine again. Damn it. Okay, never mind. We'll level up the nonstop riff. And so this is going to give us 100% bonus damage for 6 seconds. And it also does increase my main weapon mastery. Now that I know what that means, it lets me attack faster and attack further. Nice. So now we're doing double damage. We've got the final boss on the right. I don't know if now is the time to challenge him yet. I'm going to try to see where the other boss is, right down here. Because we can kill this guy, get some more experience. Especially since we struggled on the last one. All right, power up. Give me the iframes. Okay, so you do a big AoE that just does damage. Does a lot of damage. Move. How many times are you going to do that? That's cheating. You're not allowed garlic. You're not the main character here. Yeah, that move's insane. I'm going to almost die here as well, probably. Just because of that one move. All right, we've got our ability. It's active. I mean, I'm going to do this and run out. And then he bolts towards you. All right, run, run, run. I'm staying far away for a little bit. You're shooting fireballs. That's okay. If I can get within range and hit you with the crossbow. Roll forward. Damn, they just keep bouncing. Okay, dude. Move back. I've got 12 health. There's no way, man. There is some healing back here. Nice. 50 health. I'm just going to have to be aggressive, man. It's the only way. Got 16 health now. Wait for it. Charge up. Nice. Holy crap, dude.
You're amazing.
Please let that healing orb do
Why are they all showing up right now? Give me a break. If you know what I've been through. You know what? That's fine. You guys might drop some healing for me. That's okay. We'll take this. I mean, if we keep leveling up, I'm not upset about it. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. So leveling up Zap Flick is increasing the amount of attacks it stacks onto. And so we'll be looking at 120 damage on the 20-degree interval. So let's do that. I was thinking about the slot machine, but I don't know. I feel like it's really not doing that much for me. I mean, yeah, it's giving me some experience, but later on, I'm not going to be able to get that much value out of that. All right, we need to go in.
My whisker sensor.
Well, you know I trust those whispers. Let's see if Shay's inventory has improved.
I can recover HP for only 4? That's crazy. Prevent damage 10 times. Hold on, let me see what's over here. Let me see what's over here first. Recover 200 HP. What about this item? Each time a melee attack hits, reduce blessing cooldown time by 3%. That's kind of crazy. First off, let me get the health. Because I'm not looking good. Give me this. So every time I attack with my swords, I'm going to reduce my cooldowns by 3%. And I guess I can max out on my health. There's nothing else I could really buy. Yeah, dude, this is not incredibly easy. It was in the beginning, but it's ramping up fast. I'm actually kind of scared. Charge up, release. We've got a tree somewhere. I want to level up again, if I can. Okay, there is a snail near the boss, so that is something I can rely on. Let's go ahead and level up Viper Overdrive. Just want to keep leveling up my attacks as much as I can. I wonder if the strategy is trying to fill out as many attacks as you can or invest in the ones that you already have. Like, I wonder what the play is. We got a slot machine. Get some experience. And so that gave me about half of a level. All right, charge up.
What are you waiting for? Meow?
I'm going to ride my board, and I'm going to try to find where this tree is. Well, this is a different tree. Oh, they're back. They found me. It's got to be somewhere.
There's an Arbus Reach close by.
Yes, up top. We found the last one. Okay, you do 30 damage.
Looks like we found our target.
How you didn't take damage from that?
Yes, let's help the Arbor.
All right, find my way there. This one we have to stand in the area for long enough, and we'll go ahead and claim it. All right, where's the move that heals me every time I attack an enemy? I could level up Crush on you. Every 14 seconds, create a barrier that blocks enemy projectiles and deals 20 damage to enemies near the barrier. Let's try that. So there will be a barrier. Oh, it's those blades right there. So I can stand in there, and it'll deflect projectiles.
I feel Fenric.
Move back.
Special attack.
Charge attack.
Meow.
Tempting.
Nice. Just stay inside. I feel like there's so many enemies nearby now that the game is slowing down a little bit. We won yet another jackpot. This is about to explode. Just hold out. We won another jackpot. All right, give me a second. Let me get all this experience. Yeah, I really need a magnet. Nonstop Riff would go from 100 to 200% bonus damage. That seems really strong. I'm gonna do that. It's every 17 seconds, but still, that's crazy. All right, now we got the Fire Girl, so we have to get a fire
I need to
upgrade.
ask you something. Have you ever seen someone who looks just like Ariella?
Huh? A woman who looks like Ariella. Fenrix, do you realize what you just said?
Finally! You know something, don't you? Spill it.
One Ariella is already God's miracle. And now you're telling me there's another? Where is she? You have to bring her to me.
Okay.
So that's a no.
Every 14 seconds, unleash 2 fiery breaths, dealing 40 damage. I feel like investing in another skill right now isn't worth it because I'm leveling up at a much slower rate, right? So I should probably level up Crush on you. Because these other attacks are going to do too little damage to be worthwhile. All right, we're going to go to this snail. Snail slug, whatever. I've been calling it different things the entire time. He's green! He must die! Don't turn, don't turn! Nice. All right, let's heal up. Knock out these red enemies. All right, this is the best state I'm ever going to be in. It's time for the boss. The timer is red. The timer is red. I must be taking too long. Wait, there's a statue here. I also won another jackpot. So I can buy a level up, which is totally worth it. Totally worth it. Celestial Ripper I could level up. This is my only sword ability, right? Besides the shield. So the swords would do 130 damage, and they'd last for 8 seconds. Yeah, that's totally worth it. We're going to dive in and charge. Slam. I don't know where that jackpot was. I really shouldn't be looking for it. I need to go for the boss. But I'm going to keep attacking because we might level up on the way. And there's a lot of enemies back here too. And I have a problem. As long as I don't get hit. Okay. We can get a legendary Zap Flick. I've been trained to call it legendary because it's yellow, okay? So 250 damage, more than double the damage at a 10-degree interval on my next 5 weapon attacks. That's crazy. Okay, so it's maxed out now. Oh my god! All right, so that really is a good boost. All right, I got my special. I'm gonna jump in, charge it up. I don't know where the elites are, okay? Thank you for the warning, but I can't tell what's happening. I do see that I won a jackpot. Move, move. All right, Joe, you got to go to the boss. You're being too stupid. You're staying here way too long. I mean, they're dropping healing items. And we are still leveling up. And I can boost up Nonstop Rift to 250 extra damage. I want it to be legendary. I want to see how strong that is. You know what? We're fine. We can stay here. We're going for a world record right now. I'm about to level up again. I'm worried at 20 minutes, though, it's going to start to get really bad. We got these mummies now. right, I almost have my charge up ability. We want another jackpot. All right, come on. One more level up for nonstop riff, and I'm ready. I'm ready. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. All right. Well, then let's level up the Celestial Ripper. I don't care about the slot machines anymore. It's boss fight time. It's boss fight time. I am unstoppable. There's so many elites. It's okay. We can charge up. I'm still going for the boss, but we got to be smart about it. I can't really see what's happening right now, so as long as I keep attacking, I know I'm covering my bases. Yo, look at all this experience. Okay, all right. I don't like these elites. We're going to keep moving. Charge up. They're dead. They drop some healing. We got another jackpot. It's on the left. My game is, my FPS is so slow. It's okay. It's okay. Kill the giant spider monster. Both the giant spider monsters. They dropped a little bit of healing. We've got full health. We leveled up again. And we can max out. Drop the loot. Okay, so we have 6 of these guys. And they're going to do 8 shockwaves for 400 damage. Oh my god. We have to be almost here. I'm actually going for him now. All right, boss, where you at? Are you ready for me? I have to be careful, though, because I don't have any healing potions. I don't have an item like that equipped, and I don't have a way to heal. So even though I'm very strong, the issue I have is these guys just beat me down. They look really cool. They're like a demon bunny deer.
Wait, you knew Ariella?
Oh, I knew the household better than they knew themselves in my time of employment. Every low whisper, every unsavory secret.
And were you always like this?
Oh my god, I was not ready. Okay. Damn. Oh, there's some healing. Grab that. Oh, there's healing all over the map. Charge up. I can't even tell what's happening because there's so many effects going off. He's got some big AoE moves and slam downs. All right, let's move. Oh, he's gonna hit me, yeah. Let me move. I wonder if there's more healing around here. You're gonna leap on me, aren't you? That was not the right timing, that's okay. Charge up. Yeah, it's all about iframes. But I don't know his attack strings. You're almost halfway dead. Why are you immune? Oh, I healed. Are you like changing phases right now? In the middle of my boss fight? All right, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know what's happening right now. I'm just gonna stay glued to you, keep attacking. Hopefully, if I get too low, I'll get that bonus. That's gonna increase my damage. We're in rage mode right now. You're also actively missing me, which I'm happy with. Okay. No! Okay. This is not great. I'm stuck in the corner. Yeah, I think I might die here, man. Okay, good iframes. Oh my god, dude. I'm not sure. Did I not have enough meta progression? You were alive for 24 minutes and you killed 13,000 demons. So Zap Flick did 3.6 million damage. Drop the Loot did 3 million. Nonstop Rift did 2.4. Crush on You was useless. Viper Overdrive I actually leveled up a good amount, and it did pretty much nothing for me. Interesting. Okay. And so there is a ton of meta progression in this game. And keep in mind, there's 2 whole areas we could have gotten to as well. I feel like that was a little rough in the beginning.
You just keep getting in its way.
One-sided, with blunt force trauma.
We unlocked a few things. Let me go over here and see what we got.
Oh, you're back.
Looks like I'll be around for a while.
What a delightful suggestion. Except the Arbor is in peril, Asmodeus is trying to escape, and you're playing hide and seek.
Okay, you could have said you're not interested. Well, I'm better at fixing problems than making small talk anyway. Got off on the wrong foot, didn't I? Just you
And so
wait.
if we look
I'll
at the
turn that
tree,
frown of yours
sorry, I'm letting
upside
them
down.
have their moment. There's
Not that
things we can
there's
upgrade,
anything
right?
wrong with your
And
frown.
so there's parries, there's counters. Dodging an enemy attack with precise timing triggers split second, allowing you to perform a flash counter so it can counterattack. And so I've got like 0 meta progression. And I think that was what the main problem was. Because I'm trying to think what I could have done feasibly better in
Gotta
that
get back to
fight.
work.
Because there was just so much going on. It was hard for me to see the attacks going. I think I unlocked a few other things too. If I go over here, I can check out our artifacts.
P sees you. P sees Ella made these.
No, not yet. We need more of this blue currency. Every 50 seconds, press shift to have Lumi drop 4 to 6 magical orbs onto the field. Orbs deal 50 damage to enemies and heal Fenrix for 20 HP if he touches them. Okay, interesting. So there's a few really cool ones you can get. Every 70 seconds, press shift to have Lumi conjure a magical fence lasting 10 seconds. While within the fenced area, Fenrix's HP cannot drop below 60. When the fence expires, it pushes enemies away and deals 0 damage. Wow, that's actually really nice. So for 10 seconds, you're effectively immortal. So it's a pretty decent second chance. All right, so I feel like I played this game a good amount. I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. Overall, I really liked this game. I like the feeling of having thousands of enemies all over the screen. You've got these crazy particle effects. I said it earlier, but it reminded me a lot of Dynasty Warriors. Of course, the game itself didn't feel like it could really keep up with that sometimes with the FPS dropping. But for what they were working with here, and I think what they're trying to convey, it did a really good job. I wasn't the biggest fan of some of the mechanics of the boss fights, not even the last boss, because I feel like I put myself in that position with all those crazy moves, and if I had dodged at the last second, almost like a Souls-like boss, I would have been okay. I didn't love that priest boss because it had that big AoE, it did damage to you near instantly, and when you're playing as a melee character, it just didn't feel like you had a lot of options to deal with that. Again, it was my first time seeing that boss, but I felt like maybe some of those mechanics could have been conveyed a little bit better. But otherwise, I had a lot of fun with this game. I'm really excited to see where they go with it because I think there is a ton of potential here. The art style is great. This game has a lot of sauce. I like the characters. I like the music. I love how it feels to even do the combat. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button. Give me a comment down below with your thoughts and let me know if you want more Amber and Blade. And if you guys watched me this far and have not hit that sub button, consider doing so because that supports the channel way more than you know. Otherwise, that is going to be it for me, and I will see all of you guys next time.